here we are at Firebake again, on the restaurant side, where we have on the kitchen the wood-fired experience as well, similar to our wood-fired oven, just now at the bakehouse side. Wood-fired is again my personal favorite way of cooking, especially with all the cast iron pots and pans, where it gives a great umami flavor to the food in general. Whenever you cook on these, you get nice pronounced caramelized flavors. So over here you have a grill side, which uses more like wood-fired, some wood charcoal, and then sawdust coal. Over here we have some vintage stoves that are originally from Sweden that have been refurbished, brought back to life, where you have Husqvarna stoves, this part here, and this second stove as well, that are late 1800 stoves that operate full on wood-fired as well. So we're very excited here at Firebake to have these two senior stoves, so to speak, or vintage stoves, including the open grill, to cook our foods with a menu that evolves really around the sourdough breads that we have wood-fired as well, with a bit more bold flavors, and then really using the bread as an ingredient and really be able to serve bread with a proper dining experience as opposed to just a bread on a shelf in a bakery. So in Firebake, the bread really comes alive and really contrasts and complements well the food that we serve it with. So again, very essential setup, similar to the wood-fired ovens. We like to go back to basics, back to the roots of how things were done previously, many years ago, 50, 100 years ago. And this is where we're very excited to kind of go back into those historical techniques. Maybe moving a bit further down, back to the oven side, I'd like to introduce you to a gentleman called Gotthard Bauer. Gotthard here is a friend of Firebake, and we have had a relationship now for quite some time. And when we met Gotthard first in Western Australia, we kind of teased him with the idea of helping us to set up something like Firebake here in Singapore. And obviously there is quite a bit of Singaporean following also in Margaret River, where Gotthard is based at, together with his team, including Yallingup, which is a town not too far off from Margaret River. And from an initial crazy idea, we came up with a concrete idea to work together to develop this concept of wood-fired ovens here in Singapore. So Gotthard was a great help to be able to build that brick by brick, and then to kind of develop the recipes of the 4 breads we saw just earlier. So Gotthard being in Australia, allowed a couple of visits in the last few months, where we took about 6 weeks to build these ovens. And you have now a structure which kind of was built from brick to brick, which now altogether weighs about 37 tons. You have 4 different types of bricks. The one that you see now at the base of the ovens are volcanic slabs from New Zealand, taken from an eruption of about 10 million years ago. A nice cut in the slab, as opposed to re-engineered volcanic slab. We have on the dome shape on the top of the oven volcanic bricks. Then you see on the outside the yellow bricks, that are more refractory bricks, the ones that hold the fire in direct contact. And then the structure of the outside, which are more construction bricks to hold the whole piece of bricks together. So there's no metal structure, it's all brick base, and it takes really craftsmanship from the brickies that we work with, that are local brickies, with the guidance of Gotthard here to build these ovens. So 2 very interesting ovens. One is dome shaped, one is more like a tunnel. Allows us quite a bit of flexibility in temperature and baking concept.